everybody. Good evening. This is a later podcast because my time management sucks. I was going to have it in the morning, but the whole point is that I'll try to get it on Monday. So long as I get it on Monday, just like an assignment, I got it in at 11:59. So we're going to try to talk about some things. It's been a lot of shit going on in the world. And of course, I said when I first started this shit, I don't want to dick ride on all the information that's going on. It's kind of hard to not touch on some of the stuff. So I would do like a little slight breaking news for you. So, of course, politics is hot. We ain't talking about that bullshit. Anyway, further news. P. Diddy, Lord Jesus. Basically, I wouldn't do nothing but just repeat the same thing that's going on. But it's bad. It's fucking terrible. And I'm going to tell you, poor Justin Bieber, man. I couldn't imagine the amount of bullshit going on in this man's head. Man, I feel so bad for bro. And this is the fucked up part about it. I used to hate him. And it wasn't, it's funny. You know how people always talk about, oh, you a hater, and stuff like that. No, I actually was a hater, but I was like of age to be a hater. Like, I was like a fucking kid. You know, when Justin Bieber came out, I was like, fourth, fifth grade? I was a kid. And the only thing I hated about him was the fact that he was a young boy singing and all the girls liked him. And of course, that was the age where boys still didn't like girls just yet. So it's like, oh, y'all just like him because he can sing and all that stuff. So it's like, he's so cute, he did that, da-da-da-da. And all the girls talking about that's going to be their husband and all that shit. I'm like, man, fuck Justin Bieber. And my neighbors decided to be loud. Anyway. Oh, and also other news. This is my last fucking day here. So, I'm no longer a Fed for the time being. So, I think I will be able to show my face and have video and also post this podcast even more. Because I have not been broadcasting this podcast. Another reason why my views are so low. But now, since I will be a little bit more of a free man, I will happily start talking more shit, showing my face, and actually broadcasting the podcast a little bit more to reach a bigger audience because I have not tried to reach anybody else. Y'all clearly see. I'm surprised some of y'all are still here. Like, it ain't number by 80 y'all that watch some shit. I'm like, damn, what the fuck are y'all doing with y'all life? Y'all sitting there listening to my black ass? So, I put it like this. I don't know who all 8 of you are, but just know that if y'all say y'all name in the comments in the future when I'm rich and famous, no, I'm just lying. When I get up there, when I do get up there, y'all put y'all name in the comments. I'm going to see it and I'm like, these were the real ones. But anyway, with Justin Bieber, this poor dude, I'm sitting there thinking, and this is the criminal part of it that I had to think about. While I'm being a somewhat normal child, while I'm being a child, and the reason I say somewhat normal because, black kids, black trauma, dad and mama ain't together, all the type of bullshit that make us who we are. So while I'm going through being a child, this man was going through nightmares. Because here you go, a young kid with P. Diddy, old fat little ugly ass, sitting there just, hanging with him and shit. And then, of course, he kind of weirded him out. So he got a little older. He was like, oh, he was trying to avoid it. We all know that video where P. Diddy's like, hey, we ain't been talking, man. We ain't been talking. And just people like, let me give you my number. It's 555-555. And then sometime after that, he got him, man. Fucking Usher, bitch-ass, punk-ass motherfucker. I'll slap the shit out of that bitch-ass motherfucker today if I can meet him. Fuck him. I always kind of knew something was funny about it, but that's why his asshole got blowed out. If y'all know what I'm talking about, he got his asshole blowed out, and that's why he went to the hospital them years ago, because he got destroyed. So, fuck him, because he the one that set Justin Bieber up. Of course, fuck Diddy, but, it's pretty much fuck everybody else other than Diddy, because everybody else know he's a monster. And they follow him. So the devil is only as big and as bad as you make him. So if you follow him, then of course he's gonna get bigger and better. So what I do believe, and this is for the few of y'all to hear me, because I mean I'm not gonna be popular no time soon, but for the few of y'all that's listening to this bullshit I'm speaking, how people want them to release the information or say they're gonna release the information, I'm not necessarily saying it won't happen. What I wanted to happen, yes. I want them to ruin Hollywood and bring all this shit to a fucking end. Every politician involved, everything. I don't care who it is. But because of how much is at stake and the pure anarchy that will start, they gonna, quote unquote, lose the fucking tapes and the evidence. They're just gonna say, oh, it was theorized that it might have been some people. Oh, maybe it had something to do with Tupac and Biggie. It's going to be that shit, and they're going to try to keep us all in mystery. They want us to be conspiracy theorists because they don't want that information to get out. Because, like I said, what old boy sat there and said, what was his name? Shit, I can't think of his name. But anyway, he was with Death Row Records. And he said that when he was 15, Mary J. Blige used to fly him out and stuff and would have sex with him. At 15 years old. Mary J. Blige, a grown woman. And he did, stuff with men and stuff like that too once he got a little older because of Diddy. But I'm sitting in my head, I'm like, are you telling on Mary J. Blige because of that? If I was 15 getting me some grown pussy, I wouldn't have said a goddamn thing besides give me some more. I ain't never had no grown woman try to get me none when I was that damn young. I was trying. It wasn't like it was a lack of trying. I tried. I was at that age, 15, trying to sit there and get with an 18-year-old. So I ain't just mad at been Mary J. Blige, good-looking ass, but fuck her too because she was a monster. So it would have been fucking on her back then, but now it's just fuck her. So yeah, she a fucking monster too. I know she knows some shit. She been hanging around with Diddy and shit. Probably doing all kind of old nasty shit. Fucking knowing what's going on. What this man doing behind closed doors and just shutting the fuck up, letting him do it. So yeah, there's some fucking monsters going on. Just, I don't know. All that's coming to an end. Even if shit don't get released, it's just looking so bad for other people that it's just going to be hard for them to recover. So of course, if stuff actually come out, then it's going to be the end of what we know. And the good thing about it is that all y'all that are actually talented, this is for people that hear this in the future because it's only 8 of you. Well, even then, the 8 of you that's talented, this is a time when y'all actually can become famous. You know why? Because you ain't going to have gatekeepers. Diddy going to be gone. Rick Ross going to be gone. Jay-Z going to be gone. And y'all know I don't like Beyonce, so I really want both of them gone. Who else? DJ Khaled might be gone. Which I don't hate to think he was a monster or had something to do with monster shit. Of course he said that, with Rock and Diddy and all that stuff. But hopefully he was like, nah, I'm good on that shit, bro. Which I actually feel like he is. I mean, the man married. He got a beautiful little boy and all that stuff. Well, he probably not even a little boy no more. I'm just that old, feel like it. But anyway, yeah. Hopefully he's not no monster because they be kind of fucked up to not hear DJ Khaled, like for the next 30 fucking years. But, yeah. So, anyway, enough of all that stupid shit. I don't want to hear nothing about Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I'm done with it. The next move for me is that I am leaving the federal government, and that is one reason why I've been so secretive, to go work for something a little less private, I'd say. So, because of that, I'll be working with a Native American nation. And I'll be a biologist over there. I'll be doing some work with them and trying to find out some shit. So that'll be my job. But I am moving from where I'm at now, and I'm moving to Oklahoma. And I feel comfortable saying where I'm going because I ain't got no ops that's going to come out that far. They're going to be like, man, we're going to have to sit there. They're going to have to work about 5 years to get enough money just to get the bus ticket up there. Because all my ops is broke. They broken than me. Matter of fact, I'm broke too. I'm so broke that a black man nor a black bear can rob me. I had a black bear last night sometime go into my car. A black bear, all I did was wake up this morning, I look outside and I see my passenger door open. And since I ain't staying around any niggas, I know it was only one other thing that was black hanging around, and that was a bear. And that son bitch couldn't get nothing. It wasn't nothing in the car. The car's so barren, even the water bottle in it was barren. He moved the water bottle from the cup holder to the back of the car and was like, ain't this some shit? I never seen the bear. I just know a bear was in there. Especially because I had a trench coat in there that I just got, and it's still in the plastic. And I saw where he just nibbled on the plastic trying to find something. He couldn't even find a peppermint in that bitch. I ain't even got a crumb in my goddamn car. So, fuck that bear. You ain't getting nothing from me. I was robbed before. I had a damn truck. It got robbed. I put a dummy wallet in there because I want them to know that I'm so broke that even the cards in the wallet was fake. I know they were mad as hell. They sit and tore up everything in that truck. They couldn't find it. I didn't have anything worth stealing. I mean, you find one of them old ass nasty toothpicks that fell on the ground, but I mean, other than that, it ain't nothing in there. So, all y'all that's gonna try to rob me in the future, even if it look like I got money in the future, guess what? I ain't got no damn money. I just know how to look like it. I ain't gonna have a goddamn thing. I am the king of having shit and being broke at the same goddamn time. As long as I can eat and drink clean water, I am A-OK. I don't give a fuck about no damn money. Even though I'm moving to a job that's going to give me more money. But I had to scrap the bus idea for now. So maybe when I go to Oklahoma, I can actually get the goddamn bus. I had to scrap it because it was too much ripping and running and shit. And the area where I'm at got inflicted with the damn storm so bad that I just need to get out of here. I just need to get the fuck out of here. And then there's supposed to be 3 more coming. So you got the big bitch that came and tore up everything. And then the 3 little sisters coming. Hell no. I'm getting the hell out the South and getting out of here. I ain't not. Who about to get tore up by a storm? Not I. Me and my little 2002 Santa Fe about to get the fuck on. But speaking of money, one of the main topics I wanted to get on is financial stability. Now, like I said, I am broke. My broke is I have money somewhere, but you just ain't gonna be able to get it. Now, even still, is it enough money to be comfortable? Oh, hell no. Is enough money where I can live for a little bit in this society? Now, if I just went off, and did what I wanted to do, which is turn my phone off and just go off in the woods and live and just scavenge, I mean, shit. I'll be the most healthiest homeless person you ever fucking seen. I live tax-free. But I got people that love and care about me and want the best, so I can't be homeless, even though that's about the best thing I can do. I just get all the little money I got and just get me a real good tent and just live in that bitch. And I get one gun, just one pistol, so if another homeless try to come up in there, his ass getting what? Shot. So, financial stability. This is where I'm going to start the conversation. If you ever told somebody else that I need some more money or I ain't got enough money and you got the nerve to smoke, if you got the nerve to drink, shut the fuck up. You piece of shit. If you can pull $10 out of your ass to get a gram of weed, and the rate of inflation now, folks telling me that they buying weed more than that now. I'm like, damn, it's even fucking the weed man up. He ain't even paying taxes on this shit. So if you paying more than $10, I don't even give a damn. You pay $5 for half a gram because you just need to put something in your mouth. Just have to have that little feeling. I don't give a damn. You shut up. You should never say anything about you need some damn money if you're going to spend it on a temporary enjoyment. Like, that's so stupid. That's so temporary and stupid. But it ain't something that, it ain't the weed and the drink I'm getting at. It's priorities and a hope. So don't think that I'm coming for weed smokers and nothing like that. No, if you got the money, you do what you want to your fucking lungs and you turn them all black and then they disintegrate when you get older. That's perfectly fine. Just keep smoking all the dyed ass shit and then the tobacco leaf, which is also giving you cancer. So then you going to end up getting cancer damn titty chopped off when you get around by 63. You do what you want to do. I ain't got no problem with you fucking up yourself even though you got asthma and bronchitis at the same goddamn time. And if you want to drink, even though you ain't got no money and you just burn your fucking liver up and your piss burn the back of the toilet, that's okay. If you have the money to do it, then you do it. If you got the money where you ain't got to think about it, but if you got the nerve to sit there and tell somebody or yourself, I ain't got it, but then you going to sit there and bust your ass to go work just to fulfill your habit, something ain't right with you. Your priorities are in the wrong goddamn place. Now, that's just how I feel about when it comes to $10, $12. You know, or you going out to eat all the time. And at least if you all going out to eat and you going to spend your money, at least spend it on something that ain't going to fucking just kill you. Like something that you know is bad for you. Like you actually have common sense to know that it's fucked up. Like if you in this world and you think ain't nothing wrong with McDonald's, then you just retarded. I'm sorry, you just are. I said it. I say it again. Something wrong with you. But if at least eat something better. I just say that. But here's where the conversation started from. Just say that you work some long ass shifts. 12-hour shifts at that. Maybe even a 16 here or there. Now, legally you cannot work over 16 hours in America. So if somebody try to make you work more than that, tell them to kiss your ass. Also, if you work more than 16 hours, you have to go so many hours of rest before you can come back into work. So you need to look that up and see how many hours it is, which I think is like 8. I think it's something like 8. Like you work 16 hours, you have to have 8 hours before you can be considered to come back to work. Now, just say you done worked all these hours for a couple months and you getting paid less than $20, which most of us are. You're getting paid less than $20. And you saving your little money, and you add it up, And then all of a sudden, after about a good 3-4 fucking months, especially you done apply to other jobs, you ain't heard nothing back. You apply to another job, they say we didn't fill the position. You apply to another job, they're like, we don't want your black ass. And all of a sudden, you decide for your birthday, you gonna go hard. And not just any hard. Not like, oh, we gonna go to a nice hotel. No. You fly across the United States to one of the most expensive cities in the world. This could be Miami, New York, fucking Los Angeles, Las Vegas, what's another one? Fucking, hell, even New Orleans. But you decide to go to Vegas, which we already know that place is made for you to gamble and spend money. Every time you go to Vegas, it's a gamble. Because guess what? Prostitution is legal there, so you can either A, get some good pussy that you'll never forget, or B, get the wrong stripper that's not actually from an actual pimp, and then her Russian pimp come in and beat your ass and rob you while you in the goddamn hotel room, and then they leave. And now you done lost not only the $250 you was going to spend, now you done lost all your bank account information, and now you got a black eye. But anyway, you go to Vegas. You go to Vegas, you get a hotel room, and you're not going to get some crummy shit going to Vegas. No, you're going to make sure you get something nice. So you get something nice. And then you decide, you know, go some nice place to eat. Because who the fuck going to Vegas to go and cook for themselves? You're not going to cook in the hotel room, even if they had a kitchen. No, you're going to go out to eat. You're going to spend some money there. You're going to walk around the city. You're going to spend a little gas if you're driving, or you get an Uber, which is more expensive. All these little small transactions that you're not paying attention to. And then you decide to go to a concert to a megastar. Now, I don't like Nicki Minaj because of who she is as a person. Is she talented? Yeah. But you go to Nicki Minaj concert, and Nicki Minaj probably expensive. I know Beyonce is. Well, look like, you know, Usher with he whistling out of his behind. Who else? Anybody else, you know, famous people. Mainstream artists that we've been knowing and loving and all that bullshit. Okay. You go to a concert. That was fun. 2 hours maybe. You know, you spend all that money for about 2 hours. And then you decide the party ain't over yet. Then you go from Las Vegas to San Francisco, LA, or wherever. Probably LA because it's close. It's like 4 hours or something. So you go to LA. Well, gas is like $100 a gallon? You go to LA and stuff like that. You do bullshit out there. You go to the beach or whatever. I don't know. You know where LA is. I don't know my goddamn coordinates and shit. Is it by the beach? I think so. But anyway, you go to LA. I just know expensive. Chocolate bar, $5 and shit, you know. And you go back to Las Vegas or whatever, and you do whatever, and then you fly out. But you go there, and you there for about 3 days. So you leave home, wherever you from. You going for 3 to 4, maybe even 5 days. I want to make sense. I want something to make sense. Now, I'm not saying that I would never go on a trip. I'm not saying I'm a buzzkill. I'm just going to look at it like this. Why in the hell would I work my ass off for months, 4 months, to the point to where I'm even working illegally, getting change after change after change, more pocket change, save all that little pocket change up, and spend every bit of that 3 to 4 months in about 3 to 4 days. And there's some shit that, oh yeah, I'm going to remember. But then because of the job I work and because I didn't already have any money just in the back pocket, this is my main source of income. I don't come from a rich family. I'm not going to get no help. Now I done spent all the little money and put myself back at wherever I started at 3 or 4 months ago. And if I'm going to tell you this, if you was at a point 3 or 4 months ago where you was wondering how you going to pay your rent, oh, well, guess what? You damn sure about to wonder now. Look, I'm that person. I'm going to sacrifice some shit. I love certain artists. Now, I don't love a lot of the mainstream artists. They can kiss my ass, especially after artists did the shit. Oh, yeah, well, no, I better not say they can kiss my ass because they probably actually want to do that. Anyway, they know what they can do. I don't care who I'm trying to see. If I have to worry about the money when I come back, I'm just not going to go. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I met Bill Burr. I always wanted to meet Bill Burr since COVID. Met Bill Burr, was a white comedian. Probably about the funniest white comedian that he is. Fuck all the rest of them. Well, Gary Owen, he good. Gary Owen. Any white comedian that's alive ain't funny. Seinfeld sucks. He's sorry as dog shit. But I met Bill Burr and wasn't even on purpose to meet Bill Burr. I go to Bill Burr. I had enough money because his tickets was like $80-something. I bought them in advance before they got even higher. I did a pre-sale. I had the money. $80 wasn't going to hurt me. I got my little $80 ticket. My coworker got a ticket as well. And I was going to sit somewhere in the middle. We drive 3 hours to get there. Drove a cheap-ass little car. One of ours. So, you know, we ain't spend a whole bunch of gas money. We get there, and it was amazing. It was in a cave. I ain't never been on a venue that was a cave. It was a cave fucking venue. We go down in this damn cave, and not only was this a special, it wasn't Bill Burr's special, but he was a part of it. The special was for another comedian. For Dean Del Rey. Heard of Dean Del Rey. I never really watched him or nothing like that. But I mean, I couldn't because guess what? This was his first special. Well, they put the special on Netflix. So after some time, it's going to be on Netflix. And at one point in time, I had to make sure I hoot because I wanted to know where I was at because I was the only black person there. And when I say the only black person there, I was the only black person there besides the 3 that was up there checking people in. And I whispered to one of them, I said, "Oh, baby girl, I'm so happy to see you. Don't think I'm lost just because I'm with this white man. I know I was 100% nickel. Great to see you." So we go up in there. We sit down. A bunch of people, I guess, didn't come in time or they weren't coming. So they said, if somebody want to come up closer, y'all can. So me and my coworker got up and we shuffled our asses up there. And we got down closer. Now we really close to the stage, even though the venue, we wasn't that far away. So I'm like, damn, like, shit. I could have sit there and got a cheap-ass damn seat and still got up close to this man. All of a sudden, the owner of the venue sat behind us. So we talking to the owner shit. Then all of a sudden, Bill Burr walks right up beside us. He talking to his manager, whoever. He goes up, do his spiel. Then he introduces the other comedian. The other comedian go, do his shit. It was good. He comes down. Bill Burr go back up, finish it off. Me and my coworker get up to leave. We start walking off. Bill Burr comes up behind us. I turn around. I look at Bill straight in the eyes. And I'm like, the show was great. It's so nice meeting you. Oh, my God, it's you. And I sit there and dapped him up on the shoulder. He said, "Appreciate it, buddy." He dapped me back. And he actually looked at me. He actually fucking looked at me. Bill Burr. I was like, this motherfucker touched my shoulder. And I couldn't motherfucking believe it. I'm like, I actually got close enough to see this man. He real. And he touched me. Then I go and meet the other comedian. On accident, he just walked in front of him, dabbed him up, told him it was a good show, got out of there. The only nigga there. Another great thing I did. Corey Holcomb, another great comedian. Because of me working for the feds, I had to send an alias up to, well, I got more than one alias. So I had to send another alias name along with a gift I sent them. And it was a picture dedicated to their show. They got the picture and showed it on their show. And that was probably one of the best moments I could have ever had. They made my fucking night. But I accomplished both of these things, getting back to the point. Both of these things I did and barely paid anything. I didn't have to really go anywhere for real. I didn't have to spend no crazy money. Fulfilled what I wanted to do. Plus more. I wanted to give Corey Hogan something out of the kindness of my heart. And then he had the nerve to actually show it on the show. Then Bill Burr, I put in there just to see him. I didn't know it was going to be a Netflix special. They may even have my black ass on the damn screen. Because I was the only nigga there. So they be like, so let's show this one black person. Right? And then I get to meet him. $80. For the package, the cost of how much it made, you know, the package. Fucking, the drawing is free. And I still bitch about being broke. I still bitch about being broke. Even though the shit that I do with my money, I try to be as responsible as possible. I try to mitigate costs. The good thing about it, and this is going to, if my coworkers or anything about to find out. Here's the thing. Because of who I was working for, it was 2 restaurants that gave law enforcement officers, first responders, and rangers free food. Anytime they came in there and they was on duty with their uniform on. I was in them bitches every other day. All I did was go to one this day, go to this one the next day, go to this one in the morning, go to this one in the evening. I was eating some of the best goddamn food ever. I ate some spaghetti with some meatballs so tender you can cut them bitches with a plastic spoon. I'm talking about get a whole pizza as big as I want to. I ain't got to pay a dime. Fried calamari. Goddamn chicken Florentine. Go to the other place. Get a jalapeno egg roll. A hamburger. A steak. Some catfish. A chicken sandwich. Anything I goddamn wanted. I'm just like, you know what? This is the life. And it helped me save so much money. Because groceries is high as a bitch. The only thing I was getting from the grocery store was a goddamn salad. And even then, I was bitching buying the salad. But guess what? like I said, I try to manage my damn money. I actually try to think about the shit I'm doing. I save my little money so I can get this school bus. Because I ain't thinking about no damn Nicki Minaj. Fuck the bitch. I ain't thinking about the prostitutes that I can go meet in Vegas. Because goddamn it, if I had the money, I'm sorry, Lord, I am weak. I will fall up into sin. I would definitely go and get me a prostitute from Vegas. I'm sorry, that's just who I am. That's why I'm broke now, because the Lord already know I would do it, and He's trying to protect me by making sure I don't get enough money right now. Because if I get enough money, guess what? I may get a little stupid. But the point I'm trying to make is that the bus idea is America's going down to shit. I don't know what's going to happen. I just know everything high as the devil. The cost of living is high. To the point, even Amazon is starting to sell houses on Amazon for $19,000. The highest one I seen was like 40. They ain't huge, but it's still big enough for somebody has to kind of be a little comfortable. Because they didn't got to that point. It's to that point where people have to live smaller, which I don't disagree with. I mean, you had people back in the day used to make sod houses. They could have made the bitch as big as they wanted, and it would just be 4 walls and 1 motherfucking entrance. In the middle of the desert, because they preserved the land that they had. They didn't give a damn about all that fucking house. They're just more to sweep. There's just more to keep up with. I don't mind living small. It's just living over here in America. You sit there and you a man, you get a woman, and she's like, I want something bigger than this. Then you get bigger than that. Oh, I think we need to move here. Then you move over there, and then the bitch divorce you. Hell no. Whoever I get with, I'm like, baby girl, look, your ass is going to be in this bus with me until I says I's ready to get out of it. And when I do get a house, it ain't about to be no big shit either. I don't give a damn. If I did have millions of damn dollars, I can sit there and win the lottery, and I promise you, I'm not finna get no big ass house. I'm gonna get the smallest, cutest shit I can find that I can be comfortable in. I don't want all that bullshit to keep up with. Who the fuck? I want the land. I want the resources. Because this is the fucked up part about it. What if everything went to shit but didn't go to total shit, right? So, this is theoretical. Now, stock market, you know, a lot of stuff like that. The stock market crashed in the 40s or right before. When did the stock market crash? No, I'm fucking lying. That's World War I. World War II. Yeah, that was right. So, right around like near the 40s. Around the area my grandma was born. They didn't know nothing about no damn stock market crash. You know why? Because everybody was broke. The only people that gave a damn about the stock market crash was, guess what? The people that had money. If I have a little old house and millions of dollars and somehow the economy collapsed, but not to the point where everything just doesn't matter anymore, to the point where it's just like, it's just bad for the rich people. Like, just your dollar don't mean nothing. At this point in time, your dollar don't mean nothing. It may recover in a few more years, but right now, you are nothing. Guess what? If the money disappeared, guess what I still got? The resources in my little ass house. Now, if the economy collapsed, but, you know, bills and stuff kept going, that's what I'm saying. It's like COVID. The economy collapsed, but guess what? Some states are like, no, your bills still due. That's why they had to pass a law where it's like your landlord can't kick you out or they can't turn your power off. But guess what? Just say that happens again. Well, some crisis like that happens, especially if it's not a disease. It could be motherfucking just the economy, right? And they decide, oh, well, we're going to still charge people. Because whatever president we get decide they're going to raise taxes and all this shit. Guess what? The bills still do. Some war break out, bills still do. Another disease come, bills still do. What if that happens? And I got all this fucking house, because the bigger my house, the bigger the bill going to be. That's the thing about it. I'm not going to live above my means. For all those people who bitching talking about they ain't got enough money or I need to work and you smoking a blunt, you know what you're doing. You living above your means. I don't give a damn. You're like, it was only $10. That show you that you don't have no value. You don't value a dollar because that $10 could have went towards your fucking stomach, you stupid. But no, you decided to smoke it, and guess what? Now you got to spend more money because guess what? You're hungry. But then here's the other thing about it. Because you know a nigga, especially if you're a girl, girls real good about this. Because you know a nigga, you're going to smoke your blunt, you're going to pay $10 for that, but you're going to hit up one of your little busters and have him sit there and send you 15 little old dollars. Or you're going to promise him some pussy and you're going to have him send you 15 little old dollars. Or you're going to do your little OnlyFans and have them to send you 5 little old dollars. Because you done smoked it up because guess what you want? You want something to eat. But you value a temporary pleasure over the thing that you need. So no, you shut the fuck up. Anybody that prioritizes pleasures over requirements, shut up. I don't give a damn. The main thing you should do, the only time where it gets sticky when you do something other than take care of yourself is if you have something dependent on you. If you a mother, and mothers are good about this, fathers, they always talk about, you know, it depends on the lady you talk about. My grandma talking about men ain't shit, they don't think about themselves. Well, this is why. Because I guess you can say it's a fact. I'm not going to necessarily say that, but I just say it's a high chance that women will take care of the child before the father will when it comes down to feeding them. When it comes down to feeding them, y'all got us beat. Well, Big Mama, you know why? Because I ain't got milk coming down my damn chest. So you damn skippy. If you are capable of making food come out of you, I don't give a damn how old this little bastard is. Guess what? You gonna provide the food for me because guess what? I'm bigger. I need more calories. I'm gonna eat the last goddamn shrimp. Fuck that little motherfucker. You can sit there and suck on your mama titty. I'm just saying. A woman, a real woman will prioritize the people she loves before herself. In a case like that, when it comes to priority, I understand. Even then, you don't want to, a woman is still a balance because if she's starving, right, and is enough abundance for her and the child, don't give them all of it. You need something too because there will be nothing without you. But the same thing with a father. Well, it's like a man will feed himself. Give or take, yeah, that can be true or whatnot. But if you have somebody dependent on you, your family and shit like that, that's kind of understandable. But that's the whole point of that engagement is you agree that y'all are going to depend on each other. But you by yourself. And you going to sit there and work all these damn months and spend your money on some stupid shit like Nicki Minaj. Man, fuck Nicki Minaj. Yeah, Nicki Minaj, the one person that if she heard me talking shit about her, out of all the famous people, that bitch will actually sit there and learn my name just to sit there and make a video or a song about me. That show you she ain't got no fucking life. She will choose anybody as a target. Soon as they become relevant, everybody she done anything with musically, she done ruined it. She done ruined it. She said that even though Drake is a bitch, I can't stand him either. But she ruined him. What was the damn dude she was with? They said that him and Diddy been messing around too. Damn, what's my boy name? Shit. Man, I can't think of that dude's name. He from Philly. Well, anyway, it'll come to me. But she was talking shit about him. And she done ruined him. Now Diddy done got his booty hole too. That's who else is ruined. She ruined Cardi. She didn't ruin Cardi B, but she ruined the relationship she could have had with Cardi B. Same thing. I don't know anything about Ice Spice, but she probably ain't fucking with her either because she just toxic. So, no, I would not spend 3-4 months of my fucking paycheck on a worthless ass human being like her. I just, no. It don't fucking make sense. And then I'm gonna be in a city where I can get robbed. It's fucking disgusting. Folks peeing on themselves. You got women shaking their damn pussy meat all in the damn window, trying to get you to buy it. They don't care what gender nor race or size you are. Folks trying to get you to just buy shit all the time. Why would I go there if I know when I get home I'm gonna have to think about how much money I spent. Like, when I had to actually sit down and think about all the money I spent, and then I think about all the stuff that I have to spend my money on, that's when you know you got a problem. You should never went out there. I'm just saying, priorities. Now, in my life, have I made some mistakes with my money? Yeah, we all do. Just some are bigger than others. I bitched because I lost $66 on my birthday because all I wanted to do was go camping. I didn't want to go nowhere expensive. I just said, I just want to go camping. I take one of my friends with me. We just have a good time. Only for one night. One night. I wanted to go to Eufaula, Lower Alabama. Go to the campsite down there. I thought it was like $15, $20 to rent, one of the tent spaces. So, tent space, right there by the water. I can fish, catch fish, go down to eat some dinner or something like that, and you fall in the town or whatever. It'd be all good and fair. Well, I get there, and because of Alabama and a tax system, it was $40 in taxes. I'm like, $40 in taxes? So I ended up paying $60-something. I set my tent up and realized I had forgot a power cord. Rain was not in the schedule, nor wind. Soon as I get in the truck to leave, the wind and the rain came, and it came and went for 5 minutes. That was it. Like, we drove through it. It came and it went. I come back, my tent was destroyed. Half of it was in water. And then all of a sudden, the rain and wind decided to come back as soon as I decided to go fishing. So when I threw my goddamn fishing reel out, the wind blew my goddamn line into a tree. Then when I went to go snatch it, my pole broke in half. I started getting in my truck so I can go back home. I only live like 40 minutes away from that place. I was so fucking mad. If it wasn't for the other person being there that wanted to see me have a good time, we ended up going to a resort that was right up the road. They gave her a discount because she wanted to pay for it. It was like $120, $130 something. We stayed there that night. Beautiful lake view. Fucking alligator swimming in the sunset. I mean, the most beautiful thing. The sun opened up. As soon as I got in that fucking room, all the rain and shit disappeared. I said, fuck this tent. I took the shit back to the academy. I wanted all my damn money back. I went and got dinner. And we came back. And had a fucking great time. But I was so mad I lost that $60-something. And I didn't even have to think about that $60-something. I had the goddamn money. You think Meek Mill, that's that motherfucker's name. I just thought about it. Yeah, that motherfucker. She ruined him. But, yeah. I'm not finna sit there and spend no damn money to the point where I gotta think about the shit when I come home. Priorities. That's all I'm goddamn saying. So, yeah, if your priorities in the wrong goddamn place, shut the fuck up talking to me. I don't want nobody sitting telling me, oh, I need some money. If you smoking right now, talking to mine, shut up. You don't understand. I do understand. You are financially illiterate. You care more about this buzz that's not like the first time you ever smoked. You care about that little buzz because you addicted. They sit there and say you can't get addicted to weed. Oh, yes, you can. You get addicted to the joy that you get. You get addicted to just putting something in your mouth because you get used to it. And then the more that you don't do anything else with the rest of your life, besides just lay there in the bed and get it stunk up with all that must, the more you enjoy it, the more you can find that $10 just magically out your ass. Asking some other grown-ass individual to sit there and match with you because you actually ain't got enough to just get the whole thing. Or you trying to match. I know why you trying to match, because you can't match 2 and 2 together. So, for all you motherfuckers that's trying to stay broke, shut up talking to me. I wouldn't even buy wine. Cheap wine. If I had to think about it. And the wine would be $3. If I had to think about it, guess what? That wine staying on the shelf. Because guess what? Wine ain't going extinct. Weed ain't going extinct. Like, it's going to be there. I mean, shit. And the other thing about addiction was so funny, people don't believe in addiction when everybody's addicted to it. It's like sugar. 90-something% of the world is addicted to sugar. The only reason it's not considered an addiction because everybody's addicted. You don't have a big population of people addicted to crack, so if you a crack addict, it's in the name, addict, right? But if everybody started doing crack, it's not an addiction no more. So yeah, if you smoking weed, you are addicted. It's just a large population of you. If you drinking, you also an addict. Oh, I just had to get a drink. Or you just had to fuck your liver up. I drink every now and then too. So don't think I'm just one of these healthy, nut-eating motherfuckers. Hell no, I like to get fucked up sometimes. But guess what? I ain't about to think about it. I ain't gonna have to think about it. When I sit there just passing my card, guess what? I passed my card because guess what? I'm the motherfucking man. I passed my card and then think about it. I gave him a tip, took my card back, put it in my wallet, and baby girl was just like, ooh, he the man, he the man. I said, bitch, I know. That's how you do that thing. So yeah, the podcast was about priorities. Fuck all that other bullshit. I don't want to cover that shit because it's just dick riding, and there's enough dick riding when it comes to Diddy. So y'all have a good one. I will talk with y'all later, and we're gonna cover some other bullshit. Also, this podcast was also to attack somebody. I know she listening. Yes, I'm attacking you. This podcast is about you, but also at the same time, it's a learning lesson for everybody else. So, y'all have a good one. I will talk with y'all later. Peace out. Hopefully, y'all see my face next episode. Bye.